So JPX, or Japan Exchange Group, this is the biggest financial institution in Japan. It owns the Tokyo Stock Exchange, JPX, and then there's also TSE, Tokyo Stock Exchange. These two companies are being impersonated by scammers right now. These scammers, they're creating fake websites. They're creating fake mobile apps. They're running fake advertisements on Facebook, on Google, on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, wherever. And what I'm going to do is show you some examples of these fake pages. Now, I can't show you the actual web pages because they're kind of illegal, so I'll be blurring them out. But I'll try to show you screenshots that look similar to what you might see if you were ever sent one of these links. And yes, it is happening right now at the time of this recording in September 2023. There was an article published by September saying that there has been an increase in fraudulent websites and apps and ads posing as the JPX Group. In fact, JPX released a press release back in January of 2023. So this has been going on for months. According to JPX, these scammers are using logos that look like the real ones. They're using names that look like the real company names, and they're even using what looks like credentials from actual employees, including their photos, their names, and their employee IDs. But those credentials, those photos, and names, and IDs are stolen from the internet. The scammers are using sites like LinkedIn to find the profiles of real people who work at JPX, and then they just swipe their profile pictures, their names, their titles, and their employee numbers. What are they doing with this information? Well, according to JPX, these scammers are reaching out to victims through various channels like email and social media. They say that they're from JPX, and they ask people if they want to make money investing in stocks or crypto. If you say yes, then the scammer will direct you to a fake website that looks like it's from JPX or the Tokyo Stock Exchange or another reputable financial institution in Japan. The scammer will tell you that you have to deposit money into a bank account in order to start trading or investing. And after you do that, your account gets activated and you can start trading, but it's all fake. Your money is not invested. Your money is actually stolen. You've been scammed. According to JPX, the scammers are sometimes offering unrealistically high investment returns, like up to 90% or more in just a few days. That's obviously a red flag. Also, they're offering free investment consultations or other kinds of special treatment if you agree to deposit money into a specified bank account. Again, another red flag. And usually, they're pressuring you to make a quick decision, saying that this offer is only valid for a limited time. This is a classic sales tactic used by scammers to pressure people into taking action without thinking it through. In some cases, the scammers are pretending to be financial advisors from JPX or TSE. They tell their victims that they've noticed suspicious trading activity on their accounts and that there may be unauthorized individuals trying to access their assets. To prevent this, they suggest transferring funds to a safe JPX account for safekeeping. Of course, this is all fake. They're just trying to steal your money. Now, JPX says that they will never reach out to customers through social media or email. They will never ask you to transfer money to a bank account in order to start trading. And they will never offer you unrealistically high investment returns. Those are all red flags. According to JPX, some of the fake websites that scammers are using include ts.co.jp, jpxgroup.club, jpxgroup.zeiss, and primejpx.link. I have blurred out the screenshots here, but they look similar to what you see on the screen. Here are some more examples of fake websites that JPX says scammers have used in the past. jpxnts.biz, jpxgroup.link, jpxgroupinvest.link, jpxtradecenter.zn, primexgroup.link. Now, I should also point out that JPX themselves own a website called primejpx.co.jp, but that is their official site. So don't confuse that with the scam websites that I just mentioned. According to JPX, there have even been fake mobile apps that scammers have created. For example, there was an app called Prime JPX, which pretended to be the JPX mobile app. There was another one called Tokyo Stock Exchange Mobile, which pretended to be the app from C, and there was another one called JPX Securities, which pretended to be the mobile app from JPX Securities. So what does the actual JPX mobile app look like? Well, here's a screenshot. This is from the Apple App Store. Notice the name at the top. It says Prime JPX. Below that, you can see the logo for JPX. And then below that, you can read Prime JPX Co. It says that it's a financial app that provides stock trading and other functions. And below that, You can see the ratings, the reviews, and the price, which is free. And this icon on the left-hand side, this is the Apple-approved security code. This means that this is the real app. This is not a fake app! So how can you tell if the website or app that you're looking at is the real one or if it's a fake one? Well, first of all, JPX says that you should check the URL twice a day to make sure that it's the official JPX website. Prime, jpx.co.jp, or the official TSE website, which is csq.co.jp. So always double check that URL. Also, don't trust shortened URLs. Scammers often use shortened URLs, like those from So long story short, be careful when clicking on any links that you receive through email or social media. Don't click on any links that promise you big investment returns. And always remember, JPX and TSE will never contact you through social media or email. If you think you might have received a message from one of these scammers, JPX says that you should contact your local police office immediately, and you should also contact your bank. If you believe that your personal information may have been shared, or if you suspect any unusual activity in your bank account, JPX also recommends that you register for their free service called JPX Net. This is a service that alerts you if your personal information has been leaked or shared online. Here's a quote from JPX. We would like investors and general users to be aware of such scams and to take appropriate measures to protect themselves against them. So JPX is calling on everyone in Japan to be more vigilant about these scams, especially elderly individuals who tend to be more vulnerable to these types of scams. On JPX's official website, they have a section called Know How to Confirm Authenticity. And I'm going to read a few of the tips from that page. Be wary of phone calls, emails, and other contacts offering services that sound too good to be true. Never provide your password or other personal information to anyone who contacts you unless you are certain of the legitimacy of the request. If you receive an email asking you to log in, go directly to the website you want to access instead of clicking on the links in the email. If you want to confirm whether the website you are accessing is the official JPX website, check the website address carefully and make sure it ends in .co.jp for the JPX website or .org for the C website. Don't trust shortened URLs. If you receive a phone call or email directing you to a shortened URL, visit the original site directly to avoid being redirected to a fake site. If you are unsure about the contents of a website or email, ask the company directly or contact the company through a phone number that you know to be correct. And finally, use the official websites and apps. For JPX, we recommend that you use the Prime JPX smartphone app distributed through the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. If you do not have a smartphone or prefer not to use a smartphone app, you can also access JPX services through the web platform called Prime Channel. And for the Tokyo Stock Exchange, you can download the TSE mobile app from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Alright, so if you need more information, check out the JPX website. Look for updates and alerts. The link is provided below. Alright, so stay safe out there. Don't get scammed. If you see any phishing attempts, report them immediately to the authorities and banks and everybody will be safer.